Welcome to the first casted game on the brand new patch of Age of Empires 4. That's right, Season 4 is here. And have a look at this. We've got a brand new biome here. So if you're wondering why it looks a little bit purple, that is the reason. It's called Enchanted Grove. And have a look at that. I mean, I think it's pretty cool having new little biomes like this. I mean, look, we got these nice little light bulbs on the trees. We got... I don't know what's changed about the berries, but they look a little bit more pink. We got like these blossom trees looking very nice. And then let's see if we can try and find the enchanted stag as well. Should be... here it is. So the enchanted stag is here. It's got 100 HP, but apart from that, it's pretty much just a regular old deer. But playing today, spawning in on the... what is this? Southwest side of the map. It is going to be Calp playing as the English. English, of course, have had quite a few changes, especially when it comes to their Age 2 landmarks. But we'll talk about them in a second. As spawning in on the north side of the map in the color teal, we do have a Karackety here playing as the Rus, another civilization which has had some changes to their Age 2 landmarks, especially when it comes to the Kremlin. No changes to the Golden Gate. So we're going to have to see what Karackety looks to use here today. I'm sure we'll find out very soon, but we're on a brand new map as well. 4 lakes, and this is the proper 4 lakes. You know, we don't have that massive forest in the middle like we did with 4 ponds. So I like this map. I think it's pretty cool. We can see we got 3 sacred sites on this map. And we've got 4 big forests as well. But apart from that, it's pretty much a standard map. It's what we've seen a lot in Red Bull. Obviously, there's been a mod for this map before. So players are used to this sort of map layout before. But before we do go any further, I do want to quickly talk to you guys about Boosteroid. Boosteroid is a cloud gaming service that provides easy access to literally thousands of your favorite games. So maybe your PC is struggling a little bit at the moment when it comes to running these brand new AAA games. I recently picked up the brand new Hogwarts Legacy and played it using Boosteroid service. I may still be stuck on the first boss after 6 attempts, but I can rest assured knowing the fact that it's not my PC struggling. It just means I'm a bad gamer. I do genuinely think that this service is absolutely amazing. I mean, you get to stream this whole catalog of games at 60 FPS in HD to your PC, your laptop, your TV, and even your mobile phone. So if you want to try it out, make sure you use the link down in the description. Every sign up helps me create these videos, and if you don't like it, you can always cancel anytime. But back to the action now. We can see both players are going to be going very heavy here on the water. Obviously, there's quite a lot of deep sea fish, and I love the way the deep sea fish generate on this map. Like, we see 5 on each side of, or each corner, and they all seem to be set, which I like a lot. I mean, we can see, so there's a total of 20 on this map, and I like that they've got rid of the RNG factor here, because on a lot of maps, it's just RNG based on the amount of deep sea fish you get on a little pond like this. And I like this a lot because, I mean, you know, there's just the perfect amount of fish here, in my opinion, you know? You might want to go for a second dock, possibly. Not a lot of shoreline fish, so I like this, you know? 1 dock is going to be enough for a lot of these players. And speaking of fish have actually been changed in this patch. Deep sea fish are now not as good as they once were. It's very minuscule changes, only been nerfed a little bit. But shoreline fish have been, in fact, buffed. I don't think we've actually got... I think there's only the one. Yeah, so shoreline fish have been buffed. Still not as good as deep sea fish, but every little improvement's nice to shoreline fish. But for now, Karaktety's just going to be taking full advantage of the deep sea fish, and the age up's going to be coming through for him, going to be the Kremlin. So we are going to be seeing these new landmarks coming through. So the Kremlin has been changed once again from the last public update preview that we had. And I'll run you through some of those changes in a little bit once this has been constructed. It's a little bit easier to run you through there. But 8 villagers on that landmark. Quite a bit right there, quite a bit. But that is going to be an influence of this lumber camp. Going to be able to give him that wooden fortress buff right there. Calp on the other side of the map. Going to be edging up here with the Abbey of Kings. 5 villagers on that landmark. Now, the Abbey of Kings has had some major changes. Not a lot's changed though from the last pop. Only the king. Yeah, no changes have happened, so it does still provide the king right there. But the age up now comes through for Crackety, and we can see here the levy militia button. It's changed a little bit. Now only costs 40 food, and it instantly summons 2 militia to the capital town centre. But the key difference here is that it's sort of like a ticket system. So it stacks up over time. So you can see that every 80 seconds... they have a lifespan of 80 seconds, but every minute you get another militia ticket. So technically, if you wait, I don't know, like an hour into this game, you'll have 60 militia buttons you can press. So you can just spam this 60 times and you'll have 120 militia just at your town center. And I saw on a little post somewhere, but these guys have insane torch damage, which means you could go for some crazy lamb hog snipe with these guys. So I'm looking forward to seeing if that does happen. I really hope it does. I hope Crackety spots that out. But for the time being, we'll take a look over at Calp's base. Going to be crowning the king. We can see that 10 seconds away. 150 food, 150 gold right there. It's a pretty expensive unit, but it's extremely good. It's extremely good. But we're gonna have to see what sort of pressure he can do with this unit. We see Crackety already got a second dock up on this side of the map. Gonna be able to kill a villager right there. So doing a good job right there. Calp gonna be moving out onto this this right hand side pond instead. Crackety not sending a villager over there. Not sure what he's doing with this villager over here. Might be looking to do a little bit of walling. We do see Calp's knight is on the way. So might be able to find that villager. Okay, so Crackety is going to be going for a dock over here. Calp is one step ahead though, and he's already got the knight coming. So he might be able to spot out this villager. We're going to have to see though. But that knight going to be heading into Crackety's base here. See how much damage it can do. I mean, it's got 222 health. So it's going to be able to survive under a little bit of town center fire here. And Crackety going to be making use of the Kremlin here. Going to be garrisoning some villagers inside. But we just see town center fire really not doing too much damage to it. Obviously still doing quite a bit. And he can always retreat this knight back under this Abbey of the Kings, to where it can go and heal up. And Calp going to be committing to the dock here. 5 villagers. What is he doing? This is a terrible mistake. He's going to be pulling some villagers back here. But does he get out? I think he does. But he's going to be losing some villagers here. First villager goes down. Second one goes down. He gets up the dock and manages to get... Oh, it's going to be a close one. Oh, manages to keep those 3 alive right there. Knights and scouts are going to be fighting right there. Crackety is just trying to buy as much time as he can, it seems, with these scouts. Crackety manages to get up that dock. So now he's on 3 ponds, but Calp's going to be aging up behind this. King's Palace, another landmark which has seen some changes, as this now has double the amount of HP than it did before. And that means landmark sniping the English is a little bit harder than it once was. We've got a galley and a demolition ship in the queue here. Calp going to be immediately losing that galley though, as Crackety already has a larger attack ship out. Maybe wanted to get out that demolition ship before. As we can see, just kind of a bit of a waste there, but demolition ship does come out. Is able to kill that larger attack ship, so doing a good job there by Calp. Crackety going to be aging up behind this as well. Abbey of the Trinity, a landmark which hasn't seen any changes whatsoever. Dock for Calp going to be put under a little bit of pressure. I think a boat went down there. Not exactly sure what that was. I think Crackety may have made a warship and it got blown up by one of Calp's demo ships. But Crackety doing a great job right now, taking control of all of the waters, taking control of 15 deep sea fish right now, and that's really going to help out his economy. You can see here, double stable coming down from Crackety's, triple stable as well. Okay, with the Abbey of the Trinity, going to be going into a very heavy night composition. We'll take a look over here. Okay, Enchanted Stag, still alive. I mean, I'll be honest, I don't really understand why the devs have put this in the game. Like, it's cool. It's cool, sure. But what does it do? We see Crackley's killed all of the other deer on the map. Well, Calp's killing these ones just to deny as much bounty from Crackley as possible. But I mean, this is still 10 gold for the Roos. So I don't know. It feels a little bit pointless in my opinion. But it's, you know, I guess it's cooler to have than not to have. We got another Hulk in the queue for Calp here. He's trying to reclaim this water over here, but I don't think it's going to be happening. I mean, we got an attack ship and a galley out here for Crackety. Sure, we got a Hulk and a demo ship coming in. Okay, maybe if he can take out this galley for the demo ship to then blow up the attack ship, it could possibly work. We're gonna have to see those. It's trying to come back on both waterfronts here, and he's actually doing a pretty good job on this left-hand side. King trying to find something over here. Just constantly poking everywhere. Crackety going to be bringing back his first relic. No knights in the queue quite yet though for him. As we do only have I think the one. We got 2 knights out and another 2 now in the queue. But Calp unfortunately doesn't find the demolition ship right there. And I think Crackety has won this right hand side water. He's got a demo ship of his own. He could probably just blow up this dock at this point with that ship. But Knight for Calp going to be retreating back from the one Knight of Crackety's. Unfortunately doesn't have enough health on that Knight. Calp going to be dropping down a stable of his own. Both going for a bit of a relic race right now, but Crackety's one step ahead there. He's already got his second relic coming in. Calp yet to even pick up his first one. Crackety trying to find a raid there. Knight for him though is going to be going down. We've yet to see any militia being called from Crackety. I really hope we do get to see this. I think it'll be really cool to see. I mean, so this was constructed at 6 minutes into the game, so he can make it like 12 at the moment, almost 14. So I mean, the numbers are getting up there. It will cost a bit of food, and you do have to make sure you got enough population room to call these. And we can actually see there are the tickets. So yeah, you can call 8, so that'll be 16. But the knight number's looking pretty decent for Crackety right here. Wallolo trying to go off a Calp. And we just see a bit of a relic kidnap right there for Crackety. Knight for Calp trying to find a nice kill there. Manages to pick off one knight. That King's charge attack does some really good damage right there. And Crackety going to be pulling in his warrior monk. Is he going to try go for a Wallolo? Okay. Unfortunately, doesn't try and go for that. Does lose the relic though. Villagers here taking some bow shots as well. Crackety actually managing to pick off quite a few builds here. We see Crackety taking the villager lead. I mean, Calb is on 2 town centers right now. He should be ahead. But you know that this water count as well is stacking up against him. As Crackety is on control of 3 waters right now. And Calp's first lot of deep sea fish are going to be running out relatively shortly. But that relic is going to be captured up for him. Crackety does have 3 in the bank already. Can always go and capture this last one. When we take a look at his perspective, he doesn't actually know about it. Calp, on the other hand, he does. So that should be 2 relics in the bank for Calp. Not too bad. I mean, you know, you're up against the Roos Abbey of the Trinity. So honestly, 2 relics isn't that bad. But still, more knights coming out of Crackety. We don't even have a barracks down yet for Calp, interestingly to see. Very surprising to see. I mean, Crackety right now is just going full on knights, so a little bit surprised there, but it seems like Calp just wants to match with his own knights. He's got the king there as well. I mean, you know, when you've got a knight, you really want high HP units because the king does heal up units around you. So you want these high HP units, and you want damage to be put onto them, and you just pull them back and heal them up. by the same regard, Crackety, he's got warrior monks from the Abbey of the Trinity. I mean, these are discounted units, so he's going to be making them, and he can heal up his units at the same point. So we're going to have to see who this favors, and at the moment, I think it probably favors Crackety, purely because he's just got the economic advantage with this water. Crackety's knight numbers looking pretty decent. He's got 13 knights and 3 in the queue at the moment. Calp, on the other hand, he's got 8 and 4 in the queue, as well as the king, though. You got to remember the king. This is a high HP unit right here that does a lot of attack. But Calp going to be going in for a charge here. I think this might be a bit of a mistake. He needs to be careful of his king. He does not want to be losing this unit, a very expensive unit to be replacing. But there we can see Calp's unit's going to be healing up around them. Crackety trying to get off another charge. That king might be going down. Got raids going off on the left-hand side. Crackety manages to... or Calp manages to escape Crackety's charge right there. And these walls almost got up for Calp, but Crackety, he's got his galleys here. And Crackety should be able to just break through here. I've got to say, these sacred sites look a little bit uneven. Why is there no sacred site up here? It's a little bit of an advantage to Calp, just because of map generation, which I think is a little bit unfair, to be honest, but yeah, we're going to have to see how that one plays out. But Crackety's knight numbers still building. Calp still not dropping down any sort of barracks. Going to be dropping down his blacksmith now. Crackety, he's already got himself iron undermesh. Going to be helping underneath that town center fire. Knights for Calp trying to... I think he really wants to get that wall up. We got a monk being pulled forward here as well. Going to be doing a little bit of healing. Yeah, he's just going to be committing for that wall. You could always cancel this last bit of the pillar as well. No, Calp, Calp, Calp. You're missing the wall. Oh, Calp. I think Crackety can still get through there. We're gonna have to see though. Yeah, okay. This makes more sense from Calp. But Crackety now going to be aging up with a Pascayan tower right in the center of the map here, and setting up lots of production behind this as well. Archery ranges, of course, for the Streltsy going into the Imperial Age. And the Pascayan tower has had a few changes as well. Mainly with the, I think it's damage output or something. I can't remember exactly what the changes are here, but it's a buff to the Pascayan tower basically. And Calp going to be running forward here. Crackety's got enough of a night mass here to protect these villagers, and this could become a massacre. Crackety could completely massacre Calp here. I mean, the night numbers are looking so good for him, and once this Pascayan tower goes up, more villagers have been pulled for there, and just like that, GG gets called. Calp realizes that as soon as that tower goes up, all of his knights are going to get massacred, so GG does get called. Well, what do we think about the changes to the Abbey of... what's the name? Abbey of Kings. Abbey of Kings. We got Abbey of Kings, Abbey of Trinity. It gets a little bit confusing, but let me know what you think of it down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.